Hello and welcome to this week's edition of Wednesday Wisdom. This is a weekly video segment as part of our monthly newsletter called Sidebarred, and that's sound information designed to educate you beyond a reasonable doubt. So if you haven't already been included in our monthly distribution of that, you can sign up right there on the website as soon as this video is over. I'd love to have you join our list. But in the meantime, this week we're talking about the probate process, at least that here in Georgia, and why it takes so long to get through that process. And I'm mainly talking about the publication notice part of it. So let me start my timer because these are designed to be very short and quick and to the point. But a lot of people aren't aware if you have to probate a will or submit a petition to the probate court. Let's say there is no will and you're the next of kin or the personal representative of the loved one's estate, and you're filing a petition for either letters of administration or to file that will, then there is a requirement here in Georgia to publish a notice for 4 weeks in the legal organ of that county where the court is located. And that's basically, one, to notify any potential heirs that are out there that whose addresses are unknown, but two, primarily is for the creditors who might possibly have a claim against that estate. And the minimum requirement for publication, for the publication notice here, is 4 weeks. So you have to kind of incorporate that time frame into your overall planning and the things that you're doing. Let me turn that off, to handle the affairs, the business affairs of that estate. But the clock doesn't start until the court forwards that notice to that publication, to that newspaper or whatever the legal organ is for the county. So the clock doesn't start immediately upon filing the petition. Especially, those of you who are do-it-yourselfers, you need to understand or be aware of this. So once it's filed with the probate court, then the court does whatever it needs to do to get it in the system and do the administrative part on their end. Then there's a publication schedule. So the time you're filing may have fallen outside of the next scheduled publication. So it may be a couple of weeks before the next deadline. So sometimes they're once a month as far as when they're accepting new notices. Sometimes it's every week. So it just depends on the county. And every county is a little bit different. But just be aware that there is a process involved, and that it's going to take time before the court comes back and they're ready to give you that document that says, you are authorized to be the personal representative, or your petition has been approved and signed off on by the judge. Okay, so that's this week's tip or informational tidbit, and hopefully we'll see you next week for some more dealing with all things legal, estate planning, probate, and anything else that might be on your mind. So as always, thanks for watching.